How you feeling? Welcome to February. It's your girl Coco Alexa here. And I have your February reading. For all signs. I love that. Listen, February is going to be a very lovely month. Like, it's going to be very lovely. I know it's a lot going on, but it's going to be a lot of love in the air. Happy Schmoney Monday. Hey. It's going to be a lot of love in the air. It's going to be a lot of people talking about love, romance. And I mean, like, yeah, Valentine's Day, but just within your life. Like, really talking about love and relationships and connections and community and things of that matter. Yes. Like, it's going to be... It was a lot going on in January. But I think it feels like it was so much stuff going on that, like, in February... people understand what is important to them, like especially in their relationships. Like that feels really, really important. Yeah, like it's important. It is very, very important. And allowing yourself to even be open to love, like that was also very important too for February. So I'm curious to see what Spirit has for us for February. I think I am going to go by element, if y'all are okay with that. So it's going to be an elemental reading. So I'm going to do the fire signs, earth signs, water signs, and air signs. Okay. I don't know. That might not even be the order. So I have no idea what order is going to be in. Just rock with me. Before we get started though, I do have some announcements. A few things. After this, I have gathered an amazing group of people. And we gather every other Monday and every Wednesday. Thank you. Every Wednesday, we get personal readings. We allow ourselves to be in community with one another. We learn, we talk, we do the things. It's really dope. It's really amazing. That's your opportunity to learn a lot from me, learn a lot from other people in the community. If you want to join my Patreon and get a reading right now, tonight, not right now, but tonight after this reading, then join the Patreon because you will get a reading. Okay, Brazil in the house. Okay. You know, it's so funny. Me and my boyfriend were just talking about going to Brazil. Sao Paulo. I don't know if that's where you from, but anywho. Next announcement is I'm very, very excited to announce the fact that I am doing a retreat this August in Bali. I'm very, very excited about it. This piece of hair is getting on my nerves. It keeps coming up. It's distracting me. Okay, there we go. It's in Bali on the beach. Very, very excited about it. I put the link in the description if you would like to do a discovery call and find out if this retreat is good for you. I'm excited about it. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a very, very, very long time. It has been in the works for a very, very long time. So I'm really excited. You're going to hear me talking more about it. And yeah, it's going to be really dope. It's going to be amazing. So definitely book your call, get some more information, ask your questions, and we can go from there. Yes, and if you're a part of the Patreon, you all will get a discount, of course. Absolutely. So look out for that as well. Thank you, y'all. I'm so excited. I am so excited. What? Yes, absolutely. Let's go. Yes. And my book is open for February. You can find the link in my description for that as well. You can book readings there. Oh, and speaking of readings, I am still doing 3 sessions as a package for nearly 50% off through February as well. Okay, this is a very deep discount. I have never done this before, and I probably won't ever do it again. So please get your packages. You can get as many as you would like. Listen, okay, it is time to go. Okay, it is time to go. You don't want me to get on my soapbox. It is time to go. Shoot, let's go. Let's get out of here. But yes. I could never do church announcements, seriously. I've always been so goofy. I need to like write notes or something so I could just be like, okay, this is the first thing, this is the second thing, this is the third thing. Yes, get your passports now if you do not have them. Okay, get them now. And book the discovery call and book your readings. Okay, the package, like I was saying, you can get as many packages as you would like. So you can go ahead and get 6 sessions. You get 2 packages and you get 6 sessions, and that'll be your sessions that could be your sessions through the year. You can get a session every other month. You can get a session for each month of the beginning of the year, or however you want to use them. You can also gift them as well. So, or share them if you want. Maybe you and a friend want to go half on 2 packages, and it's like, all right, come on, let's do it. You get one, I get. Thank you so much for the. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenidos, bienvenidos. All right, y'all. Let's get into this week's reading. I'm going to break it down by element, okay? Spirit, we call upon you graciously with love and light for the greater good of all involved. Right. I think we're going to do fire signs first. The Ace of Wands is popping out here. This is the element of fire. Fuego, fuego. Where my fire signs at? Fuego, fuego. Okay, fire signs. Y'all, February is going to be a very busy month. You really are going to have to, kind of plan out your day the night before kind of thing. Decide, okay, what is it that I need to accomplish by the end of the week? Like, y'all are very busy bees in February. A lot of action, a lot of attractiveness. Feeling very attractive. Really stepping outside of your box. Stepping outside of your usual. Really honing your element of fire. Really letting it... You're using it to your benefit. Versus, fire signs, you might want to burn everything down and just say, fuck it, start all over. But it feels like you're doing things in a different way. It's a little uncomfortable, but I'm hearing Spirit say that, trust yourself, okay? Trust yourself and trust the decision making, okay? You're getting the Emperor here as well with the 9 of Wands. You know that you have to step outside of your comfort zone this month in some way, form, or fashion. You have to step outside of your comfort zone in order for you to do or show up how you want to show up, or however you want to perceive yourself, or how you want to perceive yourself. You're also getting the Magician here too. Doing candle work would be really good for you this month as well. Really tapping into your magic. Fire signs, yes. Yeah, there's just another level of discipline that you're putting into your day to day. It feels like you might not be super, super strict, but you might put in that, like, okay, no, at this time, I'm going to do this thing. Like, you might have set an alarm or something on your phone, or you did something that kind of paused you for a second and say, no, I'm going to do this for the next hour. I'm going to do this for the next couple of hours every single day. And that just kind of feels like something that's very important for you in order for you to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish by the end of this week, or just in the month of February, period, really. You're not doing a whole lot of wishy-washy. You're not in your emotions here. Yes, you're very lovely, and yes, you're very attractive, but it's something about you not being so emotional about things. Right, you're very strict. You're very... Listen, fire signs, y'all quick with the tongue this month, okay? Y'all quick with the tongue. Y'all saying whatever. When I say you step it outside of your comfort zone, fire signs, usually you might be in a situation where you're not so confrontational, or you kind of choose to just be like, you know what, fuck it. But this month, not so much. You won't have time. So be careful with what you say, okay? Not saying that, you can't be honest and you can't be truthful, but there is a way to say things. And I am hearing Spirit say that it'll be a little off-putting for some people because you're not going to be your emotional self when you speak. Maybe you're very animated or something. It feels like with hard conversations, you're very hard to read. Very hard to read, but you get your point across, though. And that's the most important thing for you. So I said what I needed to say, and I'm done. Fire signs, even when it comes to love this month, you're getting the Lovers card. Like, some of you are really making some deep connections this month. I'm also hearing, that's why I'm like, love is February. I know it's Valentine's Day, but it just kind of really feels like, wait, no, I want to be in love. I want to be in relationships. I'm going to seek this out. If somebody told me that this is the type of person I am, then I'm going to hold myself accountable. I'm going to change those things. Like, it feels very like I want to be attractive, like very attractive, fire signs. And not even just romantic relationships either, like friendships, work relationships. You might even be in collaboration with somebody. This also feels very divine, okay, with this Lovers card. But I think that these connections and these relationships are a level up to what you're used to. So it does feel a little foreign. It does take some getting used to be like, is this for real? Are you for real? Yes, a lot of love bombing, but I don't know if it's love bombing so much, or just somebody that really likes you and really wants your attention. Let me see. Spirit, tell me more about this Two of Cups. You got the Two of Cups here. That's why I'm like, y'all are meeting a lot of different people and really connecting with people. If you are somebody that's outgoing, you're outside, you like meeting new people, February is definitely a good month for you as far as that. Yes, Queen of Wands with the Two of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all are getting some things done. Y'all are meeting people, having conversations with people, getting shit done. If I want to do this, you have no problem with execution this month, fire signs. I know what I want. I know what I've seen. I just need to pull everything together and do it. Yes. You're delegating. You're asking for help. You're letting people know what you need. And this is very different for you. This is very, very different for you, fire signs, because y'all don't ask for help. Y'all pride doesn't really allow you to ask for help in certain situations. So you just kind of like, I can do it myself. I got this, and that's great. But it feels like in February, you're learning how to use your resources. You're learning how to use your resources. You're allowing people to show up for you in a way that feels very different. You're like, okay, this is a little unnatural for me, but I need this help. I need this support. You're talking to people. You're letting people know what you're doing, right? They're saying something about like, closed mouths don't get fed. If I never say anything, they'll never know, kind of thing. But at least I said something. So now they know. They can't say that I never asked, because I definitely asked. But I feel like people are coming through for you in a way that you weren't expecting. Let me see one more thing. If you're going for a higher position this month, you more than likely are going to get it. Okay, be grounded in that. Don't overthink your interview. I'm hearing that so loudly. Do not overthink your interview. So if you have an interview this month, you might not even know that you have an interview coming up, but you might have an interview coming up this month. Do not overthink the interview, okay? And don't be so closed off. Allow yourself to be your fiery, personable, warm self, okay? Allow people to get to know your warmth, fire signs. Obviously, use discernment, but like still. I hear that like really, 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 really loudly. You're moving away from being so cold and so standoffish and, just kind of being in your like loner space, fire signs. Just like, you know what? I'm going to come out of my shell. Fire signs, I don't know why y'all been keeping yourself to yourself. Y'all been chilling? Y'all was chilling in January? It almost kind of feels like fire signs are remembering that they are the life of the party or something. It's like, wait, people do like being around me. People do like to be around me, invite me places. I have a good time. People do enjoy my company. It's almost like you forgot or something. I love that for you, fire signs. Alright, who's next? Water signs. If you're a water sign, let yourself be known. Where my water signs at? Make sure you listen to your sun, moon, and rising as well. And Venus too, because I believe Venus is retrograde right now. Not help me. Water signs. Pisces. Scorpio. Cancer. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. What do fire signs need to know for February? Ooh, wow. Okay, my goodness. What are signs? You are taking some massive leaps forward. Let's really, really taking some leaps forward here. And intuitively, you know it's time. Like, you've done a lot of healing, you've done a lot of self-reflection, you've done a lot of letting go. And I'm hearing Spirit say that in February, it's going to be up to you to decide how you're going to move forward. Okay. Letting go of people and situations that do not serve you is very important in February. Do not drag people along. Water signs, do not drag people along. Let them go. You got the 10 of Wands here. You also got the 9 of Wands here. You also have the Devil card as well. You also have the 10 of Swords as well. Water signs. You're doing it to yourself, okay? This is meant to be light. Okay, don't make it so heavy. Don't make it so heavy if it doesn't need to be, okay? You are shedding, you are clearing and washing away. Yes, do a spiritual bath. Washing away old ideas, old ways of thinking. And this feels very internal as well. Like old ways of thinking about yourself, old ways of how you see yourself. I'm just like, wait, I don't even perceive myself in that way anymore. And deciding to shed that and allow yourself to evolve in a way that feels a little bit more natural. You know, it's so interesting because honestly, I feel like this like slime, like I'm coming out of like some sort of slime or something. I don't know. But just like this like serious like rut. I don't know, water signs, if y'all just been feeling kind of stagnant, just hanging around. You got the Hangman here. If it's been hard for you to kind of decide, make a decision, make a move, it feels like this month forces you to make a move, okay? It forces you to make decisions, and you have to stand firm in those and not be afraid of your own decision making. Does this make sense? Water signs, this is very intense. Y'all might need to get a reading, baby. If you want to get a quickie reading, you can join the Patreon. But if you want to get a legit full on hour long, 30-minute long reading, you need to book a session so that you can figure out how you're going to wash all of this away. Like, oh, it's okay. Not right before Valentine's Day. Boo, boo. Boo. But it feels like there's a reason as to why things have been so abrupt, like things ending abruptly or things just showing you like it needs to end, because I'm hearing Spirit say that you, this month, this month, you're going to really see the light. Like, you're going to be like, oh, okay, I see why I needed to do this, or I see why I need to do that. It makes a lot more sense this month. Yes, it makes a lot more sense this month. Wheel of Fortune. And it feels like, you know, in the Six of Swords as well, moving the hell on. It feels like, water signs, y'all have learned a lot of lessons in life, right? Like just in life in general, especially over the last, I'm hearing Spirit say, over the last 3 to 4 years. You've had a lot of lessons about who you are, your relationships, the type of relationships you want, the type of life you want, all these things. And it feels like in February, it's a lot of stuff just kind of coming together, and you making some decisions, really like some very a little radical, you know, a little different for you. It feels like this month y'all are making decisions that kind of force you to take a bit of a risk. And it definitely feels like you're just kind of going with the flow. It's like at this point, I'm just doing what feels good to me, what feels right. But you're using your wisdom and you're using your knowledge to help you navigate these choices and these decisions. So you're not just like willy-nilly all over the place doing whatever. Like this stuff is still very calculated, but you can see how it's like, okay, if I do this, I'm probably more than likely going to get this outcome. You're able to have that foresight because of things that have happened in the past. It's like, I know how this is going to go. It's a really good month to pamper yourself, water signs, and do the self-care things. Y'all are going to want to like love up on everything and everybody though, water signs. Yes, no longer forcing, just flowing with life. Exactly, Melanie. But y'all are going to be very like lovey, like just... Y'all are gonna be like the freaking Cupids, okay? Just giving out all of the what's it called? The coronations, or the little Valentine's Day little love grams or whatever they're called. What are they called? Like y'all just want one like, oh, I'm about to bring you some flowers. I bought a dozen roses and I'm giving them to my 12 friends. I'm bringing cupcakes. Like, definitely, yeah. Even if you're watching romance movies, like, just like, yes, like, water signs, it feels like y'all gonna go out y'all way to have a fucking Valentine's Day. And have a Valentine. Y'all gonna go out y'all way. Like, no, not this year. Fuck that. Like, I don't give a damn. I'm going to find a Valentine's Day. Somebody's going to love me. That's how y'all going to be water signs. Somebody's going to love me in this bitch for 28 days. I love that for y'all. All right, air signs. Is there any air signs in here? Air signs: Aquarius, Gemini. Yes, for sure. Absolutely. But also, you definitely gonna want some adult company. Yeah. Air signs, Aquarius. It's your season, right? Yeah, I think so. We're definitely in Aquarius season. Gemini. And wait, what's the other air sign? Libra. Yes. Who will make me feel good? Yes. Yes. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. What is it that they need to know for the month of February? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Air signs, the number 3 might be very important to you at this time, okay? You might want to look up the meaning of number 333, okay? There might be messages there for you. Air signs, you need to open your eyes, okay? Things are trying to be revealed to you. Like, Spirit's trying to show you something. Pay attention. Pay attention to your signs. Stop trying to ignore them. It's not a coincidence. Like, because the thing is that when Spirit's like showing you a sign, you're thinking about something. You're like, oh my God, and I was just thinking about da 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 da. And it's like all too often you ignore that, and I'm hearing Spirit say, please stop ignoring that. Please stop ignoring it. Like that's not conducive to what you are trying to do. In air signs, it feels like Spirit's, kind of pushing you on a different path without you really understanding exactly where you're going, and that's kind of what's off-putting for you. So even though like you're like, okay, I'm willing to go with the wind, goddammit, but tell me the direction. Are we going north, east, south, west? Like, where are we going? Where are we going? But I'm hearing Spirit say that there's a lot of action that's going to be needed in the month of February, okay? It feels like a lot of people are coming to you to collaborate with you, work with you. You're getting this 3 of Pentacles. I'm getting big collaboration, air signs, big collaboration. So if you are in that space where you're like, maybe you're trying to reach a different audience, or you are trying to be in a different setting or something like that, like it feels like you're using your resources, or somebody's tapping you to join their collective or collaborate in some way, form, or fashion, okay? Air signs, also, please take care of your body. Go get some acupuncture. Go get a massage. Get a facial. Take care of your physical body, okay? You need to get some rest. You need to get some sleep. What the hell are you staying up all night for? Go to bed. Good night. Good night. It's like you're a toddler, and then you wonder why you are agitated or you're irritable. It's because you're tired, because you're not sleeping. But it's not like you're not sleeping for like what is it? Like, go to bed. Turn the lights off, TV off, phone to the side. Good night. Like, what are you doing? Let your body rest. There's nothing for you to do in the evening time. I mean, unless you work at night or something, but there is nothing for you to do at nighttime. Go to sleep. Okay, right. I'm hearing Spirit say that, air signs, y'all might be going through a bit of grieving because you know that you're about to walk on a new path. You know that you are, no, I know it's TikTok. It's TikTok for me too, goddammit. It's TikTok for me too. And I am definitely an Aquarius rising. You're getting the Fool card here. So you know that you are leading a new path, and you know that you're on to something. You know that you're doing something different. You don't know how. You don't know how it's all going to transpire, and that's what keeps you up at night. You trying to rack your brain around what's going to happen. You think that shit's going to go down like how it went down before, and it's not. It's not. This is a very different time, and this is a very different path. And the things that are coming towards you, when somebody's reaching out to you in order for you to collaborate with them, please do not hesitate. Please follow up. Please follow up. Do not sleep on yourself. Air signs, this is definitely not the time for you to be sleeping on yourself, okay? This is the time to be putting yourself out there. This is the time to allow yourself to evolve and allow yourself to grow, okay? In the direction that naturally feels good, okay? It's okay to want more. It's okay to want something different. It's okay to change your mind. I'm hearing that really loudly. It's definitely okay to change your mind. Yes, yes, absolutely. Make room. Yeah, it feels like every time y'all are, y'all are coming into the life that you always wanted. So again, like, it's time to forgive. It's all right. They're saying for some of you, it's about forgiveness. That's what's keeping you up at night. You might have some sort of resentment or something like that. Towards someone or a situation in the past, and I'm hearing spirit say it's time to move on and it's time to let that go now. Okay, you are entering into something completely different. Like, this is like some, a whole new world. Like, for real. All new people, new friends, new places. Air signs, I highly recommend for you, if you are somebody that can work from home or work remotely, I highly recommend going outside and working with people. Like going to like a co-working space or something like that, or just going to like a cafe and working, because I'm hearing for air signs, there's a lot of divine meetings and they're not going to happen online. Okay, I'm also hearing that some of you are famous and you need to, it's like you don't really realize that you're famous, you don't really realize that you are recognizable, and I'm hearing spirit say that you need to go outside so that you can see that people do recognize you and people do see what you're doing, even though they may not say anything right then and there, but you do have an impact. Okay, so that's very important. It's very, very important for you to be able to recognize that air sign so that you can continue doing whatever the hell it is that you are doing, getting all of this recognition. Okay, and I think for some of you, this is like newfound recognition. So you're going to be shocked that somebody recognizes you. Okay. Mike, did I see you on TV? Did I see you on TikTok? Did I see you on YouTube? Ain't you that one that do X, Y, and Z? You be like, oh, you found me. Or you see me for real? It worked. Yeah, air signs, it did. It worked. Now keep going. All right, and last but not least, we have earth signs. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Yay! Listen, it is a lot of energy of just like letting go and moving the hell on. Even last month, I said February is going to feel like the new year. Okay, where January, not so much. January was more so planning, figuring things out, strategizing. February is the month where people are going to be very active. February is going to be the month where you're going to start your gym routine. February is the month where you are going to start on those new habits and those new things that you are going to incorporate that strategically are going to give you more time to do the things that you enjoy doing. So I know I'm going to have a different schedule. I want to do things just a little different. And you're going to be very busy this month. earth signs, especially you Capricorns. Y'all are going to be very busy, very hard at work. You might be starting an apprenticeship or a mentorship this month, Capricorns. I don't know why it's so specific to Capricorn with that message, but you might be starting a mentorship or something like that. That feels, or somebody might be teaching you something, or you just might be in a learning space, getting some sort of training or something like that. Right, earth signs, it feels like y'all are gathering a lot of information for your master plan, your world takeover. Like, you are plotting and planning and doing all of these things, and you are carrying a lot with you. You're carrying a lot of information with you. I'm hearing spirit say, earth signs, that it might be time for you to take all of this information and organize it, in order for you to be able to utilize it in the most efficient way. Okay. There's a lot of strategy here, earth signs. There's a lot of planning and plotting. That's why I'm just like, earth signs, y'all have a master plan, and you like, it is time to execute. Like, just let me make sure that all of my T's are crossed and my I's are dotted. Okay. But I'm also hearing spirit say, but don't use this as an excuse to procrastinate, earth signs. I'm still planning. I'm still planning. At some point, you gotta pull the trigger, though. At some point, you gotta still pull the trigger, and you gotta say, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. If whatever comes up, I'll remedy it and fix it. Earth signs, y'all might have been questioning a lot lately. What am I supposed to be doing? What is my purpose? Like, yes. What is my purpose? What am I supposed to be doing? And I'm hearing spirit say that it is coming through loud and clear. This is why I'm like, listen, don't ignore your messages. It's coming through loud and clear, okay? Spirit saying y'all have been asking about, what is it that I need to do now? Like, okay, I've gotten here, but what is it that I need to do now? And Spirit's been telling you, okay, so listen. Listen, earth signs, y'all are a little different than everybody else. Where everybody else is going outside and doing their thing, it feels like earth signs are just kind of really keeping to themselves and really putting a lot of emphasis on self-care and self-healing. Okay. You're getting the Empress here, so a lot of self-nurturing too. Like, I'm not relying on nobody else to take care of me or nurture me this month. I'm going to love on myself. I'm going to buy myself some roses. I'm going to buy myself some cupcakes. I'm going to adorn myself. Okay. Not saying that, earth signs, you can't receive gifts. I'm just saying. It feels like you're not waiting for somebody to give you things. You're just like, I want that. I'm going to buy it for myself. And it's no shade or nothing against anyone else. It just kind of feels like you really want to give yourself a lot of things. It's like, I've been kind of keeping myself, maybe, right, yes, maybe you want to buy some new clothes, maybe you want to buy some new shoes. It feels like this is definitely giving treat yourself. What is it? Treat yourself Tuesday or treat yourself Thursday from Parks and Rec. Massage, treat yourself. Good food, treat yourself. Manicure and pedicure, treat yourself. So it's definitely giving, no, I'm going to treat myself because I haven't bought myself anything. Earth signs, y'all been so hard at work. Y'all been so focused on what y'all master plan is that y'all haven't really been treating yourselves the way that you normally would. So it definitely feels like you are overdoing it. It's like, no, actually, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and book that massage. I'm going to go ahead and, book that tarot reading. I'm gonna go ahead and go take myself to the nice restaurant. Like, I'm gonna do the things. I'm gonna get the facial. I'm gonna get my hair done. I want to buy myself a car. I'm going to go shopping. I'm gonna go take that trip. I'm gonna go book my trip. I'm gonna do a little staycation in a really nice hotel and some nice comfy plush sheets and things. Like, it feels like, earth signs, you really need to feel that and experience that. It feels like you need to remember who you are. Remember the fact that you enjoy the luxury of life. I'm hearing that so loud, earth signs. Right, going to the luxury hotel, going to the fine dining restaurant, getting dressed up, feeling very luxurious, feeling very abundant. It feels like that there's something to your attractiveness when it comes to that. Okay. It's like, I know that I feel my best when I feel luxurious, okay? And that's not luxury to everybody. That's luxurious to you. Like, yes, I booked solo dates for this month. Yes, it's gonna be important. It feels very refreshing. It feels very like clarifying. It just feels like, no, I really needed this time to get this stuff together. Mm-hmm. Soaking in a big old tub, candle lit bath. Yes, rose petals, all of the things. I'm gonna do it. It don't gotta be Valentine's Day. I'll do this shit every week. I don't care. A luxurious milk bath, milk and honey bath, with roses, with candles, with some music, some wine, a blunt. That sounds amazing to me. Some clean sheets, fluffy robe, my favorite movie. Yes. Some lavender going. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Quiet. Doing this alone or with a partner. What? Yes. 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 Just really enjoying, you know, just really enjoying yourself, buying yourself a really nice bottle of wine or a really nice bottle of liquor. I'm also hearing that too. Like, earth signs, y'all, when I say that y'all treat yourselves and you want to experience luxury, you want to experience the finer things, I'm not saying going and you spending all of your bread, but you might go to the liquor store and say, you know what, usually I get bottom shelf, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and get the $50 bottle of fucking whiskey, or get the really nice. Like, I'm gonna go somewhere and get me a really, really nice bottle of tequila, or a really nice spot, like just something where you're just like, this shit is good. It's good. I'm gonna go ahead and get the $75 bottle of wine. Fuck it. Like, and that still might be cheap. It might be cheap for some. I'm gonna get the $150 bottle of wine. I want to taste it with my meal. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That Uncle Nearest gets you right. Okay. I had a great time. I had a great date off that Uncle Nearest. Mm-hmm. Surely did. It was good. But yeah, just really taking yourself to really beautiful places and beautiful spaces feels really good, earth sign. So give yourself that, don't punish yourself. I find that, and even for myself, I feel like earth signs, we tend to kind of like, well, did you earn it, kind of thing. It's like, well, what did you do to earn new clothes or new shoes, or what did you what did you do, like, how did you earn um this fancy dinner? Like, you're like, well, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. So, like, but why? Like, why do we have to punish ourselves like that? Like, why does it have to be this, like, well, you don't deserve it? No, you are worthy and you do deserve it. And it is important for you to remind yourself that you are worthy. So it's important for you to treat yourself, because you do work hard and you do a lot. Like, earth signs, I think that you really got to give it to yourself, because last year was a little tough for you. Last year was a little tough for you, and you're really trying to do something different to make sure that last year wasn't like this year. So I'm hearing spirit say, cheers to yourself, and like treat yourself, because you have worked really, really hard, and nobody is coming to save you. In earth signs, it feels like that. Like, nobody is saving you. You know that you got all of this shit on your back. Like, I'm carrying this shit. I'm doing the best that I can. And apparently I'm doing a hell of a good job. Some of y'all are like, y'all working so hard and doing all of the things that you have. It's like you looked up and be like, whoa, I did all of this. I did all of this. And it's like, yeah, you did. And you just went right back to the grind. Have you rewarded yourself for reaching your goals? I'm hearing that really, really loudly, are signs that y'all have not rewarded yourself. You just did that shit, you checked it off, and you kept going. But you need to go ahead and buy that bottle of champagne. Go ahead and buy that bottle of Moet, and allow yourself to celebrate your wins. Okay. It's very important. So yes, do that bath with a nice bottle of champagne, a little bubbly. Okay. Alrighty, y'all. I think that's all that I have for you. Make sure that you listen to your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus sign as well. If you would like to get a personal card pull from me, and be in community with me in the Conjurers, join my Patreon. All the information is in the description. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, share, leave comments. I would love to know how this message has resonated with you. And I will see you all in the Zoom in a few minutes at 7 o'clock. Peace.